بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين سيدنا محمد وآله وصحبه وسلم. Dear students, last period we start our lesson seeing colored objects. Why we see colored objects in their own colors, or how we see colored objects in their own colors. Why we see the banana yellow. Why we see the apple red. Why we see blue. Why we see black, and so on. As we studied together before, that white light consists of 7 spectrum colors, 7 spectrum white colors or light colors: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. So now when a light falls on an object, this is an object, any object. When light falls on an object, we will say هنقول the 7 spectrum colors falls on that object. Seven spectrum colors fall on that object. Instead of seeing white light, we are saying, or we are going to say, the 7 spectrum colors fall on that object. Why? Because we know that the white light consists of 7 spectrum colors. احنا عارفين ان الضوء الابيض بيتكون من 7 الوان. فبدل ما نقول الضوء الابيض سقط على الجسم، لا هنقول ايه؟ The 7 spectrum colors fall on that object. It is the same، هو نفسه. لأن الوايت light, because white light consists of 7 spectrum light colors. White light, sunlight consists of 7 spectrum colored light, which are red, yellow, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. So what happens when what happens when light falls on an object? We started our previous session by opaque objects. Sorry. We started by studying how do we see colored opaque objects. And we said, if the opaque object is white, it will absorb all the 7 spectrum, it will reflect all the 7 spectrum colors. All the 7 spectrum colors will be reflected. هيعكس كل الأضواء اللي نازلة عليه اللي هم ال7، اللي هو يعني أقدر أقولها I can see in another meaning it will reflect white light again. هيعكس الضوء الأبيض to our eyes لعينينا, so we see it white. عشان كده احنا بنشوفه باللون الأبيض. يبقى again, if the object is white color, if the object is having a white color, it will reflects all the spectrum light colors. These 7 spectrum light colors form the white light, بتكون اللون الابيض. So the object seems white، يبدو لونه ابيض. If the object is black, it will absorb all light colors. Absorb them, not reflect them. No light will be reflected to your eyes. مفيش ضوء هيرجع لعينيك. No light will be reflected to your eyes. For that, we see it black. Seeing no color means black. ما شفتش لون يعني قدامك سواد. Seeing no color means black. But if the object is colored, if the object is colored, yellow banana, yellow banana, why we see it yellow? Why do we see it yellow? ليه بنشوفها صفراء؟ Because when the 7 spectrum colors, the 7 spectrum colors fall on it, when the 7 spectrum colors fall on it، اليلو والاورنج، الريد والاورنج واليلو والجرين والبلو والانديجو والفايلوت. When these 7 spectrum colors that they are forming the white color, the white light, fall on the yellow banana, only the yellow color will be reflected. هي بس هتعكس اللون الأصفر to your eye. But the other colors doesn't reflect. مش هتعكسهم. It only reflects the yellow color. So yellow banana only reflects its color, which is yellow. Because of that, عشان كده we see it yellow. احنا بنشوفها yellow. If we have red apple, it will only reflects red. If we have a blue object, it will only reflects blue. If we have a green object, it will only reflects green and absorb the rest of the 7 spectrum colors light. وهتمتص باقي الأضواء. As we can see, in case of banana, it only reflects yellow. بس هي عكست مين؟ اليالو. خلينا نعمل بلون تاني معلش. It only reflects the yellow. Only the yellow is reflected. But the others are absorbed. Do not reflect them. These and these doesn't reflect. It only reflects yellow, so it appears yellow. عشان كده بتظهر باللون الأصفر. And so on for any colored opaque object. Any colored opaque object reflects its own color only. The other types of objects is transparent and translucent object. Instead of translucent, you can say semi-transparent. If we had a bottle of colored transparent or translucent, if we have a bottle لو عندنا ازازه of colored transparent or translucent لونها هي شفافه او شبه شفافه بس ملونه ليها لون like the example in our book زي المثال الموجود عندنا في الكتاب. We have this green bottle. It may be transparent, it may be translucent. The same thing will happen. نفس الشيء هيحصل. When the spectrum colors, when these spectrum colors fall on the bottle, it will allow only the green to pass through. It will allow only the green to pass through. Why green? Because this is its color, ده لونها. It allow only its own color to pass through. What about the others? It doesn't allow them to pass through. It will not allow red. It will not allow orange. It will not allow yellow. It will not allow blue. It will not allow indigo. It will not allow violet. It only allow green to pass through it. So when you look to it, you will see it green. هتشوفها لونها ايه؟ green. يبقى for transparent and translucent, for transparent and translucent objects, it allow only its color to pass through. ان هي تعدي من خلالها. For that we see it by its color. عشان كده بنشوفها بلونها. طيب. The next topic is watching or seeing colored objects through a transparent colored object. What does this mean? Now we got an apple. The apple is opaque object. And we got a red glass sheet. A red glass sheet. We are looking from here. This glass sheet is transparent. This glass sheet is red and transparent. Red transparent glass sheet. We are looking through it. When the 7 spectrum colors fall on the apple reflects the red only. Reflects the red only. And the red color will pass through the glass. هيعدي من خلال الجلاس. Why? Because the glass is red. لأن الجلاس ده أحمر. And the red allow red. Red allow red. So we see the apple in red color. هنشوف الابل باللون الأحمر بتاعها. Again, when the spectrum colors 7 spectrum colors fall on the apple? It only reflects the red. بس هتعكس الأحمر. This red fall on the red glass sheet and pass through it. هيعدي من خلاله الناحية التانية. When we look by our eye, لما نبص بعينينا, we will see the red color. We will see the red color. هنشوف اللون الأحمر of the apple. But what will happen in the next case? We got green glass sheet. Green glass sheet. We are looking through it. احنا بنبص من خلاله to see an apple which is behind it. عشان نشوف التفاحة اللي هي خلفه. Which is in red color. This is an apple which is in red color. The 7 spectrum colors will fall on the apple. 7 spectrum colors fall on the apple. The apple do what? Only reflect red. The apple is a colored opaque object. جسم معتم ملون. Do what? بتعمل ايه؟ reflects only its color. بتعكس لونها بس اللي هو الريد. When the red color fall on the green glass, لما هيجي الريد color fall on the green glass, the green glass will not allow it to pass through. Will not allow it to pass through. Why? Because this is red and this is green. And the green glass doesn't allow or allow only green to pass. Green glass allow only green color. But this is red color. So it will not pass. For that, we will, أو the apple looks هتبان لنا black. يبقى when we see an opaque object that has a color like an apple through a glass sheet which has different color, عنده لون مختلف, we will observe or we will watch the apple seems black. هنلاحظ ان كان الابل لونها اسود. Why? Because the red light is prevented from passing through the green glass. لان الضوء الاحمر هيتمنع ان هو يعدي من خلال الزجاج الاخضر. طيب حبايبنا، يبقى احنا دلوقتي غطينا او اتكلمنا about how do we see colored object, if it is opaque or if it is translucent or transparent. في حد عنده سؤال، عنده استفسار، عايز نعيد اي جزئيه من الجزئيات؟
لا يا مستر.
درس واضح؟ ماشي حبيبي، شكرا لكم. So we got another topic which is called mixing the colored of lights. Mixing the colored of lights. colored lights are classified into two categories, two sections. The first section is called primary light colored. Light colored. The second section is called secondary. Secondary light colors. Secondary light colors. The primary light colors are the blue, the green, and red. These three light colors are called primary light colors. We called them by that name. We called them by that name because we didn't get them by mixing other light. ما بنحصلش عليهم من أضواء تانية. We didn't get them, we didn't have them from other lights. But the secondary light colors, we call them that because we have them or we got them from the primary light colors by mixing the primary light colors. And they are وهم اليلو, الماجنتا, and cyan. Look at the book. These are the colors that I'm talking about. The green, the red, the blue are called primary light colors. Primary light colors, why? Because I didn't have them from other lights. ما بحصلش عليهم من أضواء أخرى. But cyan, الماجنتا, واليellow are called secondary light colors. Why we call them secondary light colors? Because we got them, we have them by mixing primary light colors. For example, in case of cyan, we mix blue with green. ونخلط الأزرق مع الأخضر to get cyan color light. For magenta, to have magenta light, we mix بنخلط blue with red. For yellow, علشان نحصل على اليلو, we mix red by green. يبقى again, mixing the colored light, by mixing the primary color light, we got another light. We call them secondary colored light. Examples for them, cyan, we got it by mixing blue and green. Magenta, we got it by mixing blue and red. Yellow, we got it by mixing red and green. طبعا lights مش ألوان. lights أضواء حبايبي مش ألوان. ها ما بنتكلمش على الالوان. we are talking about colored lights. الاضواء الملونه وليست الالوان. when we have a mix between blue light and the green light, we obtain cyan light. When we mix blue light with red light, we obtain magenta light. When we mix green light with red light, we obtain yellow light. If we mix green, blue, and red, we obtain white light. يبقى الوايت light comes from the three colors: green, blue, red. As you can see, these are three sources of light: source of blue light, source of red light, source of green light. These three are called primary lights. When they mix it, we give us three secondary light: cyan والمagenta والyellow. But if we mix them all, لو عملنا لهم خلط الثلاثة مع بعض فهيدينا give us the white light، الضوء الايه؟ الابيض. كده درسنا انتهى يا حبايبنا. حد عنده اي استفسار، اي سؤال في ميكسينج لايت، في خلط الاضواء؟ حد عنده اي استفسار؟ ماشي يا حبيبنا، شاكر حضوركم. تقدروا تتفضلوا الحصة اللي بعد كده. يس خالد.
يا مستر يا مستر